guys, it's Luke here and welcome back to another video. You join me here today with an N54 135i coupe, a car which I've never featured before, but one which I've been wanting to experience for a long time. This is a stage 3 car running around 500 brake. It's got a set of hybrid turbos. This is a twin turbo inline 6, as we all know. Should be a lot of fun, and there's been some nice custom bits done to it as well. Of course, we are joined today with Alex, the owner. I'll introduce you to him. We'll have a walk around it before going out and experiencing this 500 brake N54 135i. Okay, so we're joined now with Alex, the owner. Mate, thank you so much for coming down today. First 135i on the channel.
Yeah.
N54, of course. I love these engines. They are absolutely mega. They're really capable, really, aren't they?
Yeah, super capable engine.
Yeah.
So this one, yeah.
You've done a fair bit to it,
just a little bit. So I guess we'll start with like the more simple things. So
Yeah.
I've got BMS style inlets, air inlets.
Yeah.
BMS vacuum canisters to store them because they're common for splitting on these.
Okay, just uprated parts, basically.
Yeah. So normally they're plastic on these, and they like store it up because it's connected to all sort of the brake system over here, the boost pipes are.
Yeah.
But that's okay. And then obviously I've put TT600 hybrid turbos.
Yeah, mounted way down.
Yeah, way down the side.
It's a shame.
Yeah, so I've gone for Masata 2-inch silicon inlets, which go around the back of the engine for the back turbo, around the front for the front. So that's cool. I've got a stronger charge pipe as well, because these are common to split when you run a lot of boost. This
Okay, yeah.
I've gone for as well the Nexus Motorsports oil pressure sensor. So standard these, you can't actually see the oil pressure, but now you can, and you can read it as well in the diagnostic.
Gotcha.
What else? Yeah, so sort of engine wise, it's got a full set of Index 12 injectors, which are the latest revision of injectors for these. I'm running on B58 coil packs.
Yeah, nice actually.
So that's good because the elder coils, which is what I was running before, way at the top end when it's getting a bit hotter after like multiple gear changes, then it was starting to misfire because the coil pack couldn't keep up.
Okay, yeah.
But the B58 ones are absolutely bulletproof. So, so I've had no issues with that anymore. We're at a point now with it where I've sort of maxed out the stock fuel system.
Okay.
The high pressure fuel pump just can't put enough through now to the rail. Next step is either a port injection kit on the inlet, so 6 more injectors, see how that gets on, or a MEF injection kit and the charge pipe. I'm on the fence as to which one I'd rather do. A third option, which you can do but you don't see very much, is a Helix overdrive kit. So I'll run another belt off the, I think it's the serpentine belt. You can run an extra one to spin the high pressure fuel pump a bit more.
Gotcha. Okay, yeah.
And then you get more fuel in, obviously. But yeah, as it is now, it's maxed out the stock fuel in, so this is all we can get.
Normally the thing which kind of holds cars back, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
Gearbox wise, you've done something pretty special with that, really, haven't you?
Yeah, so we've gone for a turbo Lamic conversion kit. So they're a company out of Poland. You can basically run an 8 HP gearbox on these. So standard, they're a 6 HP, which is okay, but in this car it was a 6 HP 19. They're only rated for, I think, around 320 foot-pound of torque, those ones. And we went way past that. Went for all the clutch packs, so 5th and 6th were just not really non-existent. I sort of knew I wanted something stronger. The gearbox that we've decided to go with was the 8 HP 45 out of a 335i. So they're rated for, I think it's 450 Newton meters or something like that. Maybe, don't quote me. Around 370 foot-pound, I think. But I can double check and confirm that in a minute. Yeah, so the reason why I've gone for that one and not the one out of, say, the M140i or something like that is because the 335i is an N55, this is an N54. Of course, so they've got an identical bell housing at the back,
gotcha.
so it just goes straight on.
Yeah.
So all the bolts are exactly the same. Something that we can do in the event that this one does go to chocolate is we can convert it to like an 8 HP 70, which is a diesel gearbox.
Okay,
I'm not sure what car it's out of. You can do 8 HP 70 or 8 HP 90. Another good thing about going for the 8 HP 45 is identical mounts for the gearbox at the bottom. You don't have to change the prop shaft, it's just exactly the same input as well. And the yoke on the back of the gearbox, exactly the same as well.
Perfect.
So you can see there is like a telltale sign of like the gearbox conversion. So the main thing would be obviously the giant TCU there, the Turbolamic TCU.
Down there.
So that ideally would be behind the glove box mounted. And we've got the 8 HP shifter, which you see in the 335s as well.
Very cool. Those who know will know.
We managed to just about get it to fit well. So go from there.
Exhaust-wise as well, you've done something pretty funky.
Yeah. So it's got Toyo Sport downpipes, catless downpipes, and it's straight through all the way back.
Yeah. Single exit as well.
Yeah, we've gone for a massive single exit. So on German cars, people normally go for sort of the quad tips, like
absolutely, yeah.
But I just wanted a Jap-style end can, and I wanted to have it twisted slightly to the side as well.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit quirky with the things I like with my cars, but
why not do something different?
Yeah. So if anyone asks about why this is melted, so basically I took it round Donington for a track day. Yeah. But I had to have the baffle in because it's stupidly loud.
Of course,
I'm sure you hear that in a minute.
Yeah.
So yeah, basically it got too hot and it melted this part of the diffuser and just part of the bumper as well. So it's a little bit embarrassing, but what it is.
I won't zoom in too much.
Don't.
But yeah, mate, no, I can't wait to experience this. So I think if that's pretty much everything, we'll get it fired up and go make some noise.
Yeah, thank you very much.
It just flies. It just glides over everything.
I absolutely love this car, man.
That's mega. I bet that made a huge difference once you did the gearbox.
Yeah, so when you do the turbo Lamic, you can't do just like your standard XHP flash on anymore. You get much more down to the hardware level of control. Which is good, but you know, sometimes you just want it to cut through the gears. It hooks up much better now. It doesn't lose. Like, you could feel the clutches slipping in the old gearbox, which is the main reason why I sort of changed it.
I suppose there would be some people asking, why didn't you do a DCT?
Yeah.
Well, as you were saying, it's just so much easier to pick one of these in.
So the reason why, I'd like to have done a DCT, but the thing is, like, some of these cars did actually come with a DCT, and some of these cars came with the N55 as well, and there's a rare few which came with the N54 and DCT. Yeah. I'm not sure, there's too many question marks with like whether I'd have to change the prop shaft and stuff like that, so I just wanted to stick with, I know the AHP 45 will fit on my bell housing. It's an identical prop shaft, so it was eliminating any potential room for error, like you know,
go right,
slightly the wrong sort of prop shaft or something like that.
Yeah, gotcha.
It's still on standard drive shafts for a 135, so I think I'd like to at some point look at upgrading them, but it's got an M factory LSD, which is honestly amazing. I've had it since I've had the car. I've had the M factory LSD on it. I have had a chance to drive some open diff rear wheel drive cars with a bit of power.
Sketchy.
They don't hook up the same.
No, definitely not.
Something which people do on these is they'll put the M3. Hang on.
Oh, that tone.
Yeah, they'll put the M3 rear diff, and when you put the M3 rear diff on, you have to put M3 drive shafts on. Gotcha. And they're a bit thicker, so they can handle a bit more power.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But for now, I've not had any issues with besides the gearbox, the old gearbox not being strong enough to stand up to the order. Then I've had no issues with the drivetrain.
Oh, brilliant.
Something else I didn't mention earlier as well was it's got a VRSF 7.5 inch intercooler as well, which is absolutely huge. The reason why I went for that is because initially I had sort of upgraded it in increments. So when I first got it, it was standard on the standard turbos, but it had really bad wastegate rattle, which is a common issue with these things. Standard, they run about 8 psi boost, but they can't get anywhere close to it when they've got wastegate rattle. So it's probably 250 odd, and they're 300 standard. So it's just a bit gnarly, really. So then I had the wastegates done, and it was running 300. I thought, oh my god, this is the fastest thing that I've ever driven.
And now you're pushing the door at 500.
Yeah, so it's slow and steady wins the race. I don't want to jump from a 300 brake car straight to a 500 rear wheel drive. I like to sort of ease myself into it.
Anti-lag, hello.
That shocks people. They think, oh my god, something's wrong, and then whoa.
No, that's mega.
So the rolling anti-lag, it's supposed to, I think it's 15 psi or 16 psi, something like that. Then just drops it all in.
Nice.
So at the minute we're running 22 psi on the TT600 turbos, and the 600 in TT600 means the turbos are good for 600 wheel horsepower, which is a damn sight more than the 600 crank. So
for sure. So I see what you mean. The fueling is holding you back, not the turbos.
So I've got plenty of sort of capability.
Is that fourth?
Oh, yeah,
third?
fourth.
Fourth?
Yeah. Third's a bit, oh.
That's strong, isn't it?
Yeah, third's a bit spicy. We can.
Yeah. Almost sounds like it's got a screamer.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Because of the massive exhaust.
Yeah, the big
When
air
you get up in the revs,
Yeah.
it's rowdy.
Yeah, it's good.
So what do you do to hold the...
Hold the down
Hold the down button.
volume. You can do it on cruise control
Yeah.
as well. Put it down. Yeah, she's a beast.
That's incredible. It just makes you laugh, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's good. So a lot of the work has been done by sort of me and my dad.
Oh really?
So
Oh, nice.
yeah, over Christmas was when we put the gearbox in.
Yeah.
You have to take the stock mechatronics out, do some wiring inside of that. There's quite a few sort of good guides.
Fair play for doing a lot of it yourself.
Yeah, yeah, we love
that's
it.
Awesome.
Slave to the trade, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't also mention the car's mapped by Ken at Wedge Performance. So they're an American company which specialise in tuning these.
Yeah.
They also do stuff with N55, S55 as well. And I think some B58, but it's really, really good.
Brilliant. So it's like obviously remotely tuned.
Yeah.
And the guy over in America.
Yeah. So I'll send him, get some logs on the road, and then send them over, and then he'll send a revision.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
It doesn't let off. It's just all the way.
I love it. I go full focus mode when I put off like that. You have to. Keeps you on your toes.
Absolutely. Well, mate, thank you so much for bringing it down and getting it on the channel today. Definitely need to get some more of these on the channel. You can get big power.
Yeah. If you put a single turbo on it, they can go
absolutely.
crazy.
But yeah, mate, thanks again. Of course, if you do want to learn more about the build, then I will leave Alex's Instagram linked down in the description down below. But for me today, that is it. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, please do make sure you leave a like and make sure to subscribe for all the adventures still to come.